It's on me first. Let's get on first. Yo, all right, listen. See, I'm going to tell y'all, turn the phones off, man. Yo, I'm going to tell y'all a true story. As God is my witness. See, I was chilling in the crib, minding my business.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Glad y'all back for another week. I got to welcome everybody to the Eljay, The Only Way show. And I am your host, Eljay, The Only Way. That's right. I got the blue bow tie. I hope I'm keeping it straight. Got me my black blazer. I'm always come professional before I go off on the things I feel like I want to go off on. I'm with you again to talk about the ills of the world, because we live in a really ill world. You know what I'm saying? The world we live in is off the chain. Now, before I get into the show, I want to let y'all know what time it is. It's Monday, February the 26th, 2024. And the first thing I want to tell you all, each and every person watching this from the bottom of my heart, is F you. F you sincerely. I got to get my rocks off first before you try to get your rocks off on me when you hear something that I got to say that you might not like how I say it and you want me to change the way that I do what I do. I'm just not going to do that. That's just not how it's going to go. You know, my show, my rules. And, if you want to have your own show and have your own rules, then holler at Brother V. What's your email, Brother V?
I drop it down.
He gonna drop it in the link for y'all, right? There you go. But so you see we're in a beautiful, beautiful studio, got a great background. Again, we're gonna talk about the ills of the world as I see it. And I find myself I want to talk about the things it's just it can be a little bit darker. And a lot of people don't really want to go off into those areas. So, hey, that's just, let's try some things out. Let's see how we got this going. Based off of what I'm saying to you, you need to
Break yourself, fool!
Yeah, there we go. I got me some sound bites this week. The brother done hooked me up with some sound bites. So, I got to let you know, hey, man, break yourself, fool. Break yourself, because we gotta get into it. So, with the things that I show you, these are things that I choose to discuss based off of my perspective, based off of the way I see the world. Okay, so remember this. And what you see is what you get. Just the real me. I got to give it to you the way I want to give it to you, all right? So, look, we got some more stuff, man. And if it's one thing I can tell y'all that I don't want none of y'all to ever forget.
I believe there's a God above me. I'm just the God of everything else.
Everything else. You know what I'm saying? So, part of what I'm doing is really I'm kind of giving y'all a little bit of channeling in a new type of way, which a lot of people on these social media platforms, in my humble opinion, are actually being a vessel for something greater than themselves, no matter how it looks to you. And sometimes the uglier it looks, hey, truth is a hard pill to swallow. So here's some truth that I'm going to show everybody that's actually a hard pill to swallow for me. So we're going to bring the first topic up. The first segment that we're going to be talking about tonight. I mean, this is some real ill stuff. And my first segment is called, F you and your children. No, hold on. No, that wasn't it. That's just how I feel. It was you and your children ain't ish. That's right. And I'm about to prove it to y'all right now. Let me go ahead and bring it up. Yes. This is what we have right here. This made the news just a few days ago. We had a 30-year-old mother who allowed her 5-year-old daughter to do Brazilian waxes. And she's been arrested and charged with child abuse. Come on, y'all. come on, y'all. This is, I mean.
Give you one more time. And you're through.
And you're through. I think she threw. I think I was just talking to somebody about this. I think they actually locked this sister up, and I don't know how much time she got, but she deserved whatever she got. Man, this is, man, we have to, y'all, we got to take a step back, man. You got to think about this, man. What would compel, let's just break it down, y'all. Let's break it down. First of all, no one's knocking a mother showing her daughter a business that the mother is in, whether it's her own or whether it's something that she knows how to do. No one is knocking the mother for this. That's something that would probably be encouraged. I know that when people go to barber school, per se, they give them a fake, head of hair or something that is not a real person in order to practice or to learn their craft, right? And now mind you, you have to be a certain age to be in barber school, just for an example. So if the mother had allowed her 5-year-old daughter to practice on a doll, not a real person, I don't think people would necessarily have a problem with it. But we brazen. We brazen. Listen what she said. That down in the comments. Listen. She said this. I need everybody to understand that, because people they don't understand how social media affects people and makes them do certain things that are just beyond the thought process of rational people. People literally tell on themselves. Like nobody made her do this, but she wanted the clout and she wanted a particular type of fame, and she got some of that and then got the rest of it. But look what she said. When I say I'm passing down D's and LLCs to my creations, I mean that. Talking about her daughter, Miss Chloe, did her thing. She said she literally helped me wax 24 clients starting from 7:25 to 5 p.m. Now, hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. We got to stop for a minute, man. This is slave labor. Listen, when I was working as a teenager, I'm not about to work these hours. You know what I'm saying? This is a 5-year-old little girl, man. This woman is off the chain. She done put her daughter through slave labor. And man, she better get a deed in the LLC. She done, man, listen. I'm trying to figure out who got this much trust in a 5-year-old. Man, we are psychotic people, man. She trusts, my bad. Let me back up something for y'all real quick. Let me back up. Let me I'm gonna pull this down. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show you all how much this mother trusts her daughter. All right? Now listen, y'all. I don't own none of these social media sites, right? But I'm just letting you know, hey, this is how much this woman trusts her 5-year-old. This is how much this woman trusts her 5-year-old. Man, she got the daughter in there, somebody legs up, and they ain't even got on matching socks. They didn't even make their socks match, man. What's wrong with these people, man? I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. These people crazy, man. I'm telling you, it ain't me. It ain't me. But anybody that got a problem with me showing this, remember, listen, man. Man, this is what you get, what you see. Baby girl got somebody with matching socks. Man, if you ain't gonna put on matching socks, man, you can't lift your legs in front of my daughter. Man, at least make the socks, man. I don't trust you now. Immediately, I done lost all trust in you. Your socks don't match. And I think your feet stink. Matter of fact, I know your feet stink because your socks don't match. You're not gonna tell me no brand new socks. So, hey, if your feet stink and your socks don't match, I think your cooch stink. And I'm not going to have my 5-year-old daughter sitting up here near your cooch and everything on you stink. That's wild. That's what. Look, I ain't making it up, y'all. They done blurred it all out. Baby girl going hard to work. Now, I ain't mad at the daughter because we are, as certainly at this age, just a product of our environment. But, man, somebody got mad at mama. You know what happened?
Give you one more time. Damn, bro. And you're through.
Man, they locked her ass up. Hey, they got her up out of there. They got her up out of there for being a goddamn fool. Hey, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, all I'm saying is this, y'all. Let me take it to a different point. Let me go deeper since I done kind of ragged on this woman. I talk to people a lot and I explain to them we are living in a moment where we are seeing the results of what I like to call reckless fucking. That's right. It is a hobby. It's just something to do. Nobody cares about it. And then we deal with the repercussions of it. What are the repercussions of it? Having people who shouldn't be having children, and then this is how they raise them. They think they big popping. They think they big popping doing this goofy stuff. Man, this is goofy because there's no discernment. Little girl, Miss Chloe, was not planned. Y'all not gonna sit up here and lie to me. She wasn't planned. Hey, mommy and daddy was reckless effing around. They was hot, horny, and heavy. Hey, she happened to pop up. Hey, mommy said, hey, I'm bringing you along for the ride. We gonna ball out. Now mama in jail and got a record because she's stupid. That's all I'm saying. So we got to really think about, now that we can see the whole timeline of people's lives and events play out literally right in front of us. If mama's 30, mama probably grew up on the beginnings of social media and now is continuing to show who she is and who she's rearing on social media. And we seeing it with our own eyes. So, hey, I thought that was, something that was worthwhile discussing, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Make sure y'all, drop some comments. Feel free to leave any type of review. And as it regards to my perspective, I'm always open to new knowledge, right? It's just an experience. There is no good or bad, right? And if you confused, remember, evil is good, right? And you will be able to, that should help give you some clarity as you go through your state of confusion. Okay? Find your way to the North Pole. All right? We're going to move on to another segment. And, oh my goodness. This one is deep. This one is deep right here. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna let it start back over, but it's off the chain. I call this one the big DEV, the big dev. When I show it to you, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna be like, man, what? Oh, give me a second. I'm waiting for it to queue up. It's disrespectful, man. This, I believe, and I'm gonna stop for a minute because they almost finished. I'll just let it go all the way through. Give me one second. All right. I'm gonna make my point before I pull this up, bro. This is like treason to who you are as a person. You are a treasonous person to who you are as a person when you come down here, and it speaks to a whole nother level of low self-esteem. I mean, this is like low self-esteem magnified by like 1,000,000%, because I'm gonna let y'all see it. Let me just go ahead and pull it up. But I'm telling you, any man, I'm telling you right now, I would believe that most men who, let me preface it, I think most men at this point, this particular video, I know it's some people will try to make a fuss over, but this particular video, I would be hard pressed to find any man that will look at this and believe that this ain't all out, outright trickery. And I mean, it's some real devilish stuff to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up. There we go. Now, wait a minute though. Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and play the video. Just so y'all know, this is one of these makeup tutorial videos, okay? And, you know, let me just warn y'all.
Break yourself, fool! Break yourself, fool!
Man, I'm giving y'all fair warning. Here it is. You know, get ready. Let's see. Here we go. Not a face BBL. First of all, hold on. This is wild. Look, man, this is wild. She putting extra cheeks on her cheeks. Y'all got, man, if this ain't low self-esteem, I don't know what it is. And somebody made a product. Somebody made a real live low self-esteem product that they can sell to people. This woman is putting a cheek on her. She already got cheeks. Here we go. Oh my God, hold on. Oh my goodness, man. This is animation. This is, the woman is putting fake lips on her real lips. Okay? I gotta point this out because we know what type of person this woman wants. Okay? She wants a real person. If she was interested in talking to or being with someone, we know for a fact if you asked her, do you want a real man or I want a real man? Meanwhile, in the picture, we got two fake extra booty cheeks on her real cheeks. Now she putting extra fake lips on her real lips, okay? And it ain't over. It's just getting started. I'm telling y'all, listen. Man, they got to get rid of this type of stuff, man. This is trickery. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now listen, I ain't gonna impart to y'all. The woman is not, I think she got some pretty eyes. You know, it looked like she got pretty skin. You know what I'm saying? She done drawn her eyebrows. Okay, whatever. The sister does not look unattractive, is what I'm saying. I can see her before she's starting to modify herself. Okay? And I'm going to make another point before I even get through this, because people keep talking about, you know, the AI and artificial intelligence. I'm showing you artificial intelligence or artificial lack thereof intelligence. However, this is definitely some artificial stuff going on right now. Y'all can see it with your own eyes. That's all I'm saying. I'm looking at her. She looking at me. I'm looking at her. She looking at me. And I think she got some pretty eyes. I ain't gonna nip her too. I don't know why she doing that to her lips. She probably got some pretty lips. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But she got some pretty eyes, definitely. You know, she got a little pimple on her forehead, whatever. We all get pimples every now and again. It ain't no big deal. But she artificial. She real live artificial in front of us, man. Here we go. Go ahead. Finish it on out. Ruin yourself. Go ahead. Paint your face. Literally, that's a paintbrush. Another paintbrush. Another paintbrush. More paintbrushing. More on the fake cheeks. Now hold on, y'all. Because she about to go into what she believes to be cute or good looking, into probably you ain't cute or good looking. I think you have did, and I'm saying this because sometimes the opposite gender does not listen to the other gender when they speak something. And as a man, most men that I've talked to that have ever had a conversation will tell women, okay, if you want to put on a little makeup, okay. However, to become obsessed with it, to showcase your lack of confidence in yourself is psychotic. It's crazy. You don't have to do it. Before all of this, I can go back to my childhood, and it was a whole gang of stingy ponytail little girls with no breasts and maybe a booty, or no booty and maybe some little nubs on their chest, and guys were still hollering at them. Do you understand this, women? This means nothing. Men have proven throughout the times and throughout the whole course of life that they are going to get at you no matter what. Flat chest, flat back, no back, big, small, skinny. There is somebody for everybody, but this is for aliens. This is artificial. This is for somebody on Mars who want to be with this, because you got to take all that off. And when it all come off, you're going to be distraught. I can't imagine a man that would go for this and not feel like destroyed. I would feel destroyed. I would be like, all right, man, I'm a real loud loser for letting you get this off for me, man. I want to rip your whole cheek off right now, right? You could rip this woman's cheek off and she'd just be like, ouch. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it ain't a real cheek. You could grab this woman's lips and snatch them off. She'd be like, ugh. Cause she ain't got no real lips. You know what I'm saying? It's wild, man. However, man, a real AI agent in your face. Now look, she about to go from what I think was a fairly decent human being to worse. Watch, more paint. This is wild, man. She don't have to do this. I'm telling you, this woman ain't no virgin, and she didn't have to do this to lose her virginity. This is psychotic. That's why I call it the big dev. This is some devilish activity in front of you, and they are filming it. And you know what? And I'm gonna cap this off with one more point. Okay, so there you go. That's the end result. Now I can still see her booty cheeks on her cheeks through the makeup that they done smeared on her. I can see it. I can see the silicone booty in your lips. I'm like, why? So I'm gonna tell you something. And now I'm gonna go a little bit deeper for people that aren't really understanding this, because from moment to moment, I like to go from the physical to the spiritual. You understand me? And so when I look at this and I can see what it represents physically, what I also see what it represents on a higher meaning. And on that higher meaning, this is some artificial, this whatever is in her, whatever is inside of this sister is saying, let me out. And let me out. I got to let some other stuff out of me, and it's causing her to be this type of way. Now, what could be in her could be what she has already viewed. She may have consumed viewership of so many things that would symbolize what she is trying to recreate, that she is now in a place where, hey, I am that, as a man thinketh, so is he. Well, there's no difference with the sister. As a woman thinketh, so is she. Here's the issue with this sister in this particular moment, and that we're at right now. This is like, I call this type of stuff energy vampire. Yeah, she's an energy vampire. And you know who the energy vampire mates with? The energy vampire can only attract the demon dick. That's it. She ain't gonna get no real man that would be into that. He would be offended. An actual real man, somebody who can peel back the onion, if you will, somebody that can see through the bull. Yeah. He gonna peel all that back. I'm like, oh man, get out of here with this fake stuff. get out of here, man. You can't fool me. You can't lie to me, Satan. You can't get that off on me. The real man, like, man, I'm done with this, bruh. So guess who she's forced to deal with? The demon D. Yeah. You can find your demon D typically at you know, if they open after 12 a.m. going to 12:30, I'm telling you what, man, you can find your demon D there, because he gonna be waiting on you. He ain't gonna care. He gonna be like, hey, you know what? Hey, cool with me. I don't care. I'm drunk anyway. I'm just saying, man. Hey, I'm just letting you know I'm keeping it real with you. And to keep it even realer, hopefully this sister gets some help, because that's not normal. And at some moment in time, when she take all that stuff off and she wash her face, she still got to look in the mirror in the morning and see the real her. And hopefully at some moment when she looks in the mirror, she can find love in that mirror and understand what she can look in the mirror and be like, man, I always had pretty eyes and nice cheeks. I ain't have to put the cheek implants on my face. I like my lips. The guy's been telling me, it's some man who been telling her whole life, I love your eyes. I love your cheeks. I love your skin. I love your lips. It's some man, I'm telling you, the universe don't leave nobody behind. They did not play this woman. It's some man who done told this woman, I love everything about you. And she said, what? Shut up. Get away from me. And ran off and went to go find somebody that can paint her face to look like a clown. Man, them all facts. I ain't got to know it. I know the universe, and I know the hearts of men. You understand me? Some man told her, you are beautiful. And she rejected that and said, I'm not beautiful until I paint my face with 50 shades of Rihanna Gold or some bullshit like that. I don't know. Anyway, man, let me get up off this segment, man. We move to something else, man. We take that down. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, man, this is one of my favorite segments, man. I call this Flattery Will Get You Nowhere. And, yeah, we, oh, my goodness, man. Let me bring it up. This is Flattery Will Get You Nowhere, man. So, my Flattery Will Get You Nowhere segment is where we go into, imitators. So here we got an imitator imitating the imitator. As I feel, you feel how you want to feel. All right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's my thing though. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and jump into it. Hip hop is the creator and the destroyer, man. Hip hop is such a force that it is an actual entity. It is literally real. You see what I'm saying? Everything don't make it all the way across the globe and convince people to want to emulate it, because of how powerful that it is. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So even if you don't, here we go. I'm gonna let the young man rock.
Playing, grow, and nurture, the symbol of peace. The olive trees guaranteed that our people could eat. Living with limitations, pushed down by the occupation.
Yeah.
See the pain, take a look at the people's faces.
Get it.
Imagine being kicked out of the only
Okay.
house you ever known.
Little pow bow. The pow. Now he ain't bow wow. He pow bow wow. Okay. Oh no, man. Now listen, man. When I was growing up, they made me believe that people in third world countries was gonna grow up to be doctors and scientists, some of the most smartest people in the world ever. However, that ain't what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, as it said, the young Palestinian kid rapper who murdered Eminem's beat. I don't know what else he doing besides that. Let me see. It don't really matter. So this ain't necessarily new. This about going on a couple years old. But listen, there's no endless supply of the flattery, man. Hey, look, Mitch with the prayer hands. Man, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. Yeah. But hey, so-called black folks done beat rap music, hip hop into the ground. They done beat it into the ground so much that they don't even rap no more. They just get on there. They just make all type of sounds and stuff to a beat. At least young Palestinian, Pow Bow Wow, Pale Wow, because he Palestinian. We call him Pale Wow. At least he up here going to the beat, you know what I'm saying, off of somebody else who about 20-something years ago was so impacted by the greatness of hip hop that even he went through his own thing. He went through he probably in Detroit. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't even think this child is in Palestine. I think he really in Detroit. Now that I got a good look at this background, hold on. Yep. Hold on. That might be 8 Mile back or one of them miles. I don't know. If I see some train tracks, let me go through the video. Let me see. Some train tracks pop up. I know he in Detroit for real. Right about your life. You ain't living no life. Man, listen, they rebuilding Detroit every day. Detroit is going to get better for this young Palestinian kid. And I'm saying that they didn't say that the kid is in Palestine. Okay? It just says young Palestinian kid rapper who murdered him. So I'm just putting 2 and 2 together, man. I'm just trying to look at it with the third eye, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm just looking at it through the third eye. That's what I believe. That's what I believe I'm actually looking at. But hey, what can I say? But listen, I always like to highlight when people are, paying homage, when people are paying homage, to what the L's done created, man. So salute. He don't understand him paying homage. I'm gonna go ahead and accept the homage award, for the young people out in Detroit, Michigan, where he filmed this video at. It's been long overdue, and maybe some good can come out of it at some particular moment, man. But hey, man, young Pale Well, man, we appreciate you for doing your thing, man. All right, man. So that's it for you, man. Time for you to go get him up out of here. Yeah. Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoying the show. I gotta stay up on the mic. My man said stay up on the mic. My guy, he done hooked me up with so much beautiful stuff, man. I believe I'm going right with the flow. I ain't even making it difficult. I'm just vibing with it. He got me things over here. He got me things over there. I got my water. Listen, he done hooked me all the way up. I got the green, the minty background is looking minty. Got the bow tie. Bow. You know what I'm saying? We doing all right. Listen, shea butter on the hands. I ain't ashy. We doing all right up here. So look, we're going to get to one more segment. This is my favorite segment. And I like to point this out because one of the beauties of what we have right now is we have the ability to see instead of just taking people's words for it, right? And we also, because things are moving so fast, so instantly, so rapidly, we're able to actually see certain things in a real moment that in the past, people could stretch it out and provide plausible deniability on what something may or may not be. I like to just clear up certain things because I believe that it is important to have certain things cleared up as we continue to evolve in this new paradigm, as we are actually in a paradigm shift. And me, I'm just doing my part. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you on the last show, all I'm doing is diagnosing, discussing it, and then dismissing it, get them up out of here, right? So, listen, y'all. It's the last segment. This is one of my favorites, and I'm telling you. And yet the root. This the last one, and then yet the root. Man, that brother that made that clip, man, that was so fire. I knew as soon as I heard I wanted to get him. I said, man, I ain't nobody jumped on his yet, man. I gotta snatch that one over here for me, because I like how that is. And I like how the brother said what he said. I'm like, I'm with you on that one, brother. I'll let you play with me one more time, and you the root. He meant to hit him with, he took his gloves off. You know, you unball your glove on the inside, be sweaty. You know, your hand been sweating. He threw it at him. The guy just turned around. I thought he threw it at Famous Amos. The guy that turned around looked like Famous Amos. I'm telling you, if any of y'all go back and find that video, when the guy turned around, I thought it was going to turn to a Famous Amos skit, and it was going to be like, ding, ding, and I bet you want music was going to pop on. But it wasn't. But he could have been. So we know everybody got a twin out there. Anyway, y'all, the last segment that I'm going to right now, man, I call this the one drop rule. Okay. So whenever I tell people about the one drop rule, they say, I don't know what you talk about. And then I'll say the rule is that anytime you have had or has been stated that if someone has one drop of so-called black blood within them, then they would by default be so-called black. What I am proving at this particular moment is that black is a misnomer, and I'm using pictures of real people in their literal etymology of their own life, where you can see just from the grandparents, 3 generations until that one drop, that's so-called black, actually does turn them so-called black by definition. Go back to the Palestine, okay? Black means pale. And you, per the previous segment, saw someone pale that actually name comes from a place called Palestine. Pale. Okay. Anyway, I'm just saying, I know it's hard. I know it's hard to wrap your mind around, but you can't deny these pictures. All right, you ain't gonna be the. So last week we discussed athlete. We'll discuss another athlete this week because they're good at having babies, and they love their babies, and that's great, and they should have them and should take care of them. Okay, so let me pull it on up. Let's see. All right. Hold on. All right, hold on. We doing the Ball family. Let me go back up. Me back up. That was Jello Ball. That's the youngest Ball brother. But I want y'all to pardon me. I want y'all to see how this thing starts. Now, mind you, I don't care how you feel about what I got to say. And I'm saying that because I see a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people, they always like to preface stuff with some type of weird apology. And I made up my mind, like, man, I ain't about to preface no with no apology. Feel how you want to feel about it. For real. That, hey, we live in a world where you can put on fake silicone cheeks and you can turn yourself into a wannabe rapper, and you will get celebrated for it. I ain't about to preface no apology. Hey, anything you see up on here, none of these people had to ever take a picture. All right? They could have kept all their pictures offline. They put them on here. Hey, it's free game. It is what it is. Feel how you want to feel. Like I told you from the get-go, F you, go suck a big toe. You know, do something. But I don't care how you feel. So anyway, we're going to talk about Grandpa. Get up here, Gramps. All righty. This at the bottom, if you can see, this is Lonzo Ball's grandfather. Says LeVar Ball got his swagger from him. So we got a copper colored man right here. This is the father of LeVar Ball, who is the father of Lonzo Ball. Okay. So let me see. Let me show you his son. No, let me show you who his baby mama is. Here we go. Boom. I know, see, I wanted to put this one next because I know what you're thinking if you know about the Ball family. These are the grandmothers with the Ball children. So this is Lonzo, LaMelo, and Jello, I believe. The melanated woman would be the grandmother, the biological grandmother. The other woman would be the married into grandmother, okay? So I'm prefacing that because this man right here and this black woman, this so-called black woman right here, produced LeVar Ball. Okay, so we got the Ball brothers. Now listen, you can deny this if you want, but I'm putting it in your face because to deny it, I think you're an idiot. Personally. All right. F you. LeVar Ball is, hold on, let me see. All right. That's the daddy. Okay. All righty. So this man right here, let me go back so y'all can remember we talking one drop rule. Okay. Let me go back to his daddy. There go his daddy. There go him. There go his mama. There go him. Okay. We got that. Now, LeVar and his wife, who is this pale woman, which is the real meaning of so-called black. Here's her mother. All right, so I'm breaking down etymology. Okay, because you all need to see who has the one drop. Who got the one drop, people? Before I even show you the third generation, we got to ask ourselves who got the one drop. I'm showing it to you right here and right now because I don't need people being confused and then bringing children in the world that's confused and trying to say, oh, these is you want to take all the rights away from this so-called white woman just to make a child so-called black. I think that's selfish. I think that's some real life selfish stuff. And I done seen it my whole life. I'm like, hold on, man. That child ain't no black child, so-called black child. No. What is the mother? I can see what the mother is. These young men, Lonzo, Mello, and Jello, came through mommy. Okay. Mommy, just about the fault of my argument, seems to have been the one drop. Well, let's test that theory out going one more generation. Let's look at Lonzo. Okay. Here we go. We got Lonzo. He is with, it seems to be, a Caucasian woman. And I think they done cleared it out. I think they done wiped out the melanin. I think it's gone. What y'all think? I think they done got rid of it. By default, proving the true one drop rule. You got it right here, people. You're looking at it with your own eyes. Let me go back. LeVar Ball, his wife, mother to these three young men. This is a successful family. Lonzo is to the far left. Okay. Here's Lonzo now with his girlfriend or wife and their child. Boom. One drop rule. And if you think that it was a fluke, let's go to Jello. If you think it was a fluke, look at the little brother. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably looking at this woman and you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, but no. I did my research on her. No. If you go look up, you can go to her page. If you go look up her father, he's very much pale also. He's so-called Italian. And this type of one, again, I already showed y'all the Big Dev. People like to use trickery. They like to airbrush themselves. You go to her page, she can be this color, and she can be 3 times lighter. She can have that Beyonce type shade going on right now. You hear what I'm saying? However, what we ain't gonna deny, and we ain't gonna act like, is that 2 so-called black people is making the baby that's like, I mean, you can't even deny the so-called whiteness of this baby. You can't even deny it. Thus proving the 1-drop rule, the true 1-drop rule. And I think, man, I want to pat myself on the back for the history lesson. Didn't I make that easy? I think I made that pretty easy. I don't believe I made that hard, man. I'm just saying, man, can I get some love?
I believe there's a God above me. I'm just the God of everything else.
I don't think I made that hard, man. That wasn't too painful, was it? I didn't think that was too painful. I thought that was pretty. I think that was pretty smooth. That was a nice smooth flow. Yeah. Now y'all can start vibrating hard. Check. That's all I'm saying. But you know, hold on, man. One more time, then you got to go.
I believe there's a God above me. I'm just the God of everything else.
Yeah, there we go. Y'all know how I feel. Hey, tell me how you feel. Let me get them up off the screen, man. Hey, I'm just trying to drop some science on y'all, man. You know, some bars on y'all. You know, get y'all to think about some different things, man. You know, I know everybody want to talk about the same thing. I don't want to. And look, I really got some real. I got some real special stuff that I'm gonna do to give y'all some insight on somebody who think like me, who got a different perspective, who don't think like you. I ain't here to think like you. You think like everybody else. I'm here to think like me. Me think like Eljay. Eljay the only way. That's why it's the Eljay the only way show. You see? Bow tie and all. You understand me? That's all I'm saying. It's just a different perspective broken down as I see it. However, I do know that even if you are not keen on the perspective, I have broken it down in a way where it does make sense. And for that, I'm proud of. You understand me? All right, y'all. So look, man, follow me on all my social media platforms. You know, drop some thoughts in the comment section. Make sure y'all share this video. You know, give me some positive feedback. Give me any type of feedback. You know, it is what it is. I understand how it go when you put yourself out there on the social media. It is what it is, right? But go ahead, you know, drop some feedback. Let me know how you feel. Make sure y'all tune in every time that I drop something, some knowledge, something different, a different perspective. It will be absolutely greatly appreciated. And we're going to wrap up another segment, another version. I guess this will be, y'all don't know, volume 2, you know, something like that, you know, that we're doing. So, you know, check us out on the next one and